Hey, peace, family. Once again, it's your boy, Bright A. Deborah, coming live to you again. It's been an honor and a pleasure for me to share these words of encouragement, words of motivation to our family out there, our people, and especially the young people. Today, I was compelled to do this video to talk about staying in your race, staying in your race. The reason why it's so imperative to stay in your race. Anybody that would tell you that life is easy, it's a lie. Life, it's very hard. Life, it's very challenging. Life can be sometimes very difficult. And so, what you want to do running your race or staying in your race is that you keep a clear head and a focused heart. Okay, you have to deliberately make decisions to run in your race. There's a lot of people out there that think that they can do whatever others are doing. If you want to be successful, you have to understand the dynamics of success. There's a lot of people can declare or define success in so many different ways. But when it comes to personal success, I want you to understand that it's imperative for you to run your race. Why do you have to run your race? Because everybody is not being given the same race. Okay, my race may differ from your race, and your race may differ from somebody else's race. But the reason why a lot of people are not successful, especially young people, because I'm talking from my own experience, is that we want to copy somebody else's race. We want to do what somebody else is doing. And that doesn't bring a lot of productivity. Why? Because that person's race is marked for him. And so I remember growing up, what I wanted to do is, to play soccer, to become a pro footballer. But all that we were doing, that though we have talent, we had talent, but we didn't work on our skills. Okay, so there's difference between you having talents and you working on your skills. Okay, talents are the thing that you were given, you were born with, but skills are something you develop, you work on. You have to be over and over again on your craft so that your skills will be very dynamic. Okay, so a lot of us didn't know that. What you don't know, you can give, you understand, what you can do. Okay, so if we knew better, we would do better. But today, glory be to the Most High, we know better. So we want to also pass on to you the thing that we never learned or never knew back in the day. So it's important for you to run your race. Why is it imperative to run your race? We're living in 2016. We got like 4 months and we'll be heading towards 2017. Okay. So if life is not compelling enough, then you are going to fail. And that is why it's so crucial here that you run your own race that is marked onto you. Okay? You run your own race. If you run your own race, then you can win. There is a saying that I love to quote so much from T.S. Eliot. Is that only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. You understand? If you are willing to go beyond measure, beyond what is marked for you, you will discover yourself. You will discover things about you that you never knew. Why? Because you never stretched yourself. So you have to learn how to stretch yourself, go beyond measure, go beyond the race that is laid for you. If you're working on your job, make sure that you do more than what is required. Those that do average doesn't get nowhere. Those that think they could go through life casual end up becoming casualties. Okay, so you have to understand that it's important for you to run your race. There's a scripture that says that, run the race that is marked for you. The race is not to the swift, not to the strong, okay, for not a battle to the strong, but you have to run your race in such a way that you win. Why? Because it is your time. The talents and the giftings that the Most High gave you, it's in you. You have to you have to work on it. You have to work. You are saying you want to become a footballer, you want to become an actor, whatever, and you are doing nothing, right? You are doing nothing to better your skills, to become better than somebody else. Because understand me, the more that you work on your skills, the better you become. As you sleep, somebody else is working on his craft. You understand? As we talk about the fastest man of the planet, which is Usain Bolt, listen, there is somebody exercising sacrificing and training and working hard to beat him one day. So he has to make sure that he maintains his craft, that he begins and work over and over again on his skills. Okay, so I'm here to tell you, if you're a midfield player, make sure that you work on your craft, work on your skills. Don't play defense today and tomorrow you want to play striker. Make sure that what you're doing, you maintaining what you're doing. Just pick one thing that you want to do and be good at it, and stay in that race. Run that race. Okay, why? Because you are the light. You are supposed to shine. You are the one that's supposed to show the whole world that which is in you. Okay, when the scripture talks about arise and shine, for your light has come, guess what? The light is in you. It's in everyone, and you want to shine. You want to run your own race in such a way that you win. You want to grab the bull by the horn and run your race. And life, like I said, life, it's so difficult, it's hard, it's stressful sometimes. But you have to understand that in life, there's a lot of roadblocks, okay? There's a lot of construction work. And sometimes you want to go straight on the highway and you bump into a construction and you have to make a detour. Now, in the detouring, you have to have a plan, okay? So life, it's not, the strawberry. Life is not the old chocolate. Life is not all sweet. Sometimes life can be daring, life can be challenging, but that is where you shine, because then you begin to push the limit. A lot of us don't want to push the limit. Why? Because we want to just stay in our comfort zone. But staying in your comfort zone will not bring you anything. Staying in your comfort zone makes you lazy. Staying in your comfort zone will not get you anywhere. Why? Because those that are successful were able to push beyond. When folk told them they couldn't, they said they will. When the naysayers were yapping in their ear, they said, we're going to prove you wrong. If people can do things, then they want to push that limit onto you and say you can do stuff. Okay, so I challenge you today. I dare you to wake up, rise up, and put on your armor of righteousness and tell yourself that you are going to push beyond. You are going to work out when others are sleeping. If you are working out 3 days, make it 4 days or 5 days, okay? And wake up early in the morning and work out. Work on your craft, work on your game, work on your skills, okay? And I guarantee you that in a year by this time, you will become a better person. You become somebody else. Why? Because I know from my experience that if you can do it, if you can dream it, if you can see it, you can be it. There is no doubt about it in my mind. And so I'm here to encourage you that you gotta push your limits. You gotta push your limits. You gotta push. It's not the darkness that we are afraid of. Okay? I think of this great quote. It said, very powerful. Is that it's our light, not our darkness, that most frightening us. Okay, so if you want to get out there and work on your craft, the race is but one. Life, you don't get second and third and fourth chances. It's one. And so I'm encouraging you today to run your own race. Stay in your own race. Don't run somebody else's race. Don't do what somebody else is doing. Be creative. Find something else to do. Stick to it. Love it. Have passion for it. And do it and do it and do it over again. The more you do it, the more better you become. The more you do it, the more qualified you become. There is no a plan or a resume for you that life is going to be so smooth. There's nothing like that. Life comes at it as you take it, you hold it by the horns, and you move with it. So I'm here to encourage somebody this morning that you are not alone. If you are able to stay in your race, if you are able to stick to that which you know, if you are able to work on your skills, I'm guaranteeing you that you will be successful. It's been tested. It's been proven. You will be successful. Why? Because you've made up in your mind that you will be successful. You have to believe that you can run further as faster. Believe that you are young enough, old enough, strong enough, and so on to accomplish everything you want to do. Don't let worn out believe. Don't let your belief system warn you out. Okay, make sure that you believe that which you believe inside of you, and that what you believe will come to pass, will absolutely come to pass. I have no doubt in my mind that you are a winner. You are born to win. You are created to win. And so I encourage you today, stand up, rise up, and tell yourself you are going to win. I'm a winner. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.